What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, hey.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, man, I just want to let everybody know, let everybody know y'all names.
Brian McCoy.
It's just a bad day.
Zach Feemster.
And let everybody know the name of that.
Hi, Grant.
Grits USA.
Hot Grits USA, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me, how did y'all come up with the name Hot Grits USA?
We had a gig up here with some other folks that we play with, and we were just hanging out afterwards. We were talking, man, we need to start a band, you know. And I don't know, like that was like one of the first things that came up. And like, dude, let's just start a band called Hot Grits and just write a song, you know, write a whole record, because I think we knew that she was moving home from out of town, and we're like, let's at least write a record and set a goal, write a record, and record it, and just, you know, have some fun, you know.
Man, when I seen Hot Grits, I was like, they had to be at Waffle House.
We were right on this porch, actually.
Right up
Yeah,
there.
we're hanging out on this porch, man.
We're sitting over there.
Okay. On this porch.
Yes,
Yeah.
on this very
That
porch.
is dope.
Right?
That is dope. And say, how does it feel, you know, doing y'all first show here at the same place where y'all came up with the whole name and everything?
Feels like it's come full circle.
Yeah, really easy and natural. You know, we didn't have a gig until like September, but I mean, we all hang out here a lot and come play here a lot. And this band is from Georgia, I think. Dude, they're killer. So we're not gonna tell them no. So we're gonna come jam, you know.
So we had to tighten it up a little early, make sure we were ready.
I think we did good.
Did I?
That was.
And I was just about to ask, how did y'all feel about today's performance?
Oh man, we had a ball.
Yeah, it was amazing. I'm glad it's over. I get very nervous
I
before we
get
perform.
terrible stage fright, like the worst. It's really bad.
I couldn't even tell.
Well,
you know?
good. That means I'm
Y'all couldn't
doing
even tell. So what do y'all do before y'all get on the stage? You know, when y'all nerves are just all active, and you know y'all y'all nervous and scared, man. What do y'all do?
What do you do, Blake?
Hey, I don't do anything. I don't even think about it.
Yeah, I try not to think about it at all.
Yeah. When it's time to play, it's time to play. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You know, you gotta lay it down.
Maybe eat.
I do
Alex.
eat. I eat. And she has
beer.
lavender oil.
Yeah,
All her
I like to meditate.
crystals.
I put it on my.
with
I
crystals.
smell
and
it. It calms
things
me down a
and
little.
Yoga, stuff like that.
So that's y'all ritual. Do y'all have any rituals before y'all go on stage?
I do. I don't know. I'm the weird one, so
She's a weird one.
What's your ritual?
I had to go home and I had like a nice cleansing salt bath with some, you know, some certain herbs.
With some bubbles and
and
some Kenny G.
some bubbles and some salts in there and some different crystals that help with the throat chakra and confidence, and just try to like prepare myself mentally and spiritually for it.
That's dope.
It's like a spiritual thing.
Yeah. So hit it. Greg, you got any rituals you do?
I just show up and rock and roll.
That's-
come here and have a good time.
That's how we do it.
If I'm not having fun, it's not going to be good. End of the day.
Hey, you got to do something that you love, and it got to be fun, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I feel it right there.
If it ain't fun, don't do it.
Right. So, man, I see that, you know, y'all in different bands. How did y'all make this happen?
Well, actually, I've known Trish and Brian for a long time. I mean, like, we all been friends. I mean, like, we play in another band together, but I mean, I've hung out with their bands and made records for them, and like,
Yeah, he recorded my old band.
dude, and
Our old band.
you know, we were getting together and like we would jam a couple times. Like, dude, you know, if Trish moves back, we just need to write a bunch of songs and do something cool, you know, because we miss her.
Sucked her in.
And
No, I was
dude,
already.
she got to be doing something.
Exactly.
Come hang out with the boys.
Trish needs to be
Come
making
hang out.
music.
So
I mean,
we
all do.
you know, like we play a lot, but I told Brian and Trish, I was like, man, let's just do it. Let's just hammer it out and write some music and I don't know, see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that we can do is have fun.
Yeah.
You know?
So I see Brian had said that with the first band or the first group. What was the name of that group?
He and I were.
The Ron
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Why the Ron
In my
Jeremy?
defense, that name was there before
It
I
was. She
came.
hated it.
Yep.
The drummer named it. It was really a joke, and
Yeah.
it was like, well, that's actually kind of cool. But
It's stuck.
And then you
It's
scheduled a
stuck.
gig, and then you had to stick with it.
That's right.
yeah. So it actually though was a little divisive. Like people.
You don't say.
So I'm glad to be away from that. But
Coolest band name I've ever heard in my life.
it's a good band. It's a good band name,
I
but
don't
it's
wanna
one of
say
those
that.
band names that, like, can we do that?
It's gonna get your attention.
Yeah.
So what happened with that band? How did that band, you know?
Well, Trish moved.
Y'all can't blame that all.
So actually,
We all.
it was the Hurricane Harvey, man.
Yeah.
You know, hurricanes actually change a lot of stuff sometimes, like when they're real bad, like more than you think will. And so it kind of just displaced everybody. And we played one or two more times after that, maybe three. But then it wasn't like an angry thing or a animosity. It just kind of was time for it to end. So.
Yeah, it was like an 8-hour drive, 9-hour drive for me to get here
Yeah.
to play, but
For a 1 hour practice and drive straight back.
Yeah,
well,
pretty
no,
much.
not that bad. But we generally like all were displaced by the hurricane, and right before that, I kind of felt like I don't know, I needed to go on an adventure, and then the hurricane was coming, and I was like, okay, even better time, and I just found myself in a whole nother land, like Dorothy in Oklahoma,
Yeah,
of all
actually,
places.
Yeah.
So what made you come back?
Lots of things. Like I started coming back to visit family, of course, and also just because I had to maintain this musical chemistry that we had in whatever shape or form that it was going to manifest. But you know, I moved out there with my family, and my family didn't work out, so I'm back with my little kid doing the single mom thing, and
But we're
everything seems
family,
to-
too.
Yeah, now you got more time to hang out with the boys.
No, it feels right. Like it feels like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I don't know. Some part of me was definitely missing. The biggest part of me was missing not being able to play music with these guys. So I'm glad to be back.
Okay. So
Makes it feel good.
speaking of the group and everything, how would y'all describe your sound?
Funky.
That's
Funk,
Got to be able to dance to it.
funky blues,
Gotta move.
some rock,
It's a little dirty and nasty too.
yeah,
Stanky.
grungy.
little Jimmy influence sometimes.
I was just about to say, who are y'all influences? Do y'all write y'all songs and just come up with the beats and with the music?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a huge like blues fan. You know, Albert Collins, Stevie Ray Vaughan, all that kind of stuff. Jimi Hendrix. I know he likes Hendrix.
Mr. Gray. Oh, sorry.
And
Yeah,
Greg,
all those
about-
great classic rock albums, man. There's just a lot of great music being played.
Yes.
A lot of inspiration to be had.
Name a few.
Oh man, John Paul Jones. A lot of people, man. John Entwistle, James Jamerson, going back a little bit. Yeah, I mean, a lot of good music, man, to pull from.
I like this band because, like, I'll start pulling out records and stuff. I like to listen. I've been listening to like a lot of Booker T and the MGs. There's a new band called Delvon Lamar Organ Trio that's killer.
really good.
Like great guitar playing, great drums, like no vocals, keyboard. You know, like stuff like that. You know, we like a lot of James Brown stuff. Like anything that like you can like kind of dance to that's got like a good, you know, groove to it. But I mean, we like all that stuff. I mean, collectively. But I don't know. Like I said, I think if you can dance to it, you know, everybody's gonna end up showing up. You know, like that's what you want. You know.
Yeah. So, do any one of y'all play like multiple instruments?
I
And
think
if
we
so,
all
what
I think
is-
we all do.
what is-
Yeah, we all
I'm
we all
not
pretty
really a
much do.
drummer.
You're not. What?
I'm a guitar player.
Yeah, dude, we all.
How was the transition
For real.
from?
4
there's
years
not a lot of
ago,
drummers
he
around.
called me. He was like, "Hey man, I need a drummer." I was like, "I'll try." Here we are.
That's awesome.
That was trying.
Well, 4 years.
Dude, yeah, he's been practicing a little bit, but dude, he's killing it.
How did it
He's
sound
like,
4 years ago?
Yeah.
dude, he's not, dude. Don't let him fool you. He's been killing it, dude. He's like so good. Like I'm impressed by my peers'
Absolutely.
talents,
Every
like
day.
and
Every day.
how much better everybody gets. You know, I mean, it's like a team effort. You know, I mean, you gotta like gas each other up a little bit. You know what I mean? And I think that after a while, it just kind of starts rolling naturally, and it's good. You know, we're all on the same page. You know, when it comes to making music and like getting our kicks, you know what I mean, and just doing something with it, you know.
I actually got in this band by accident.
Yeah, I played drums. I was the original drummer.
He started off with
I showed up at our the jam room for our other band, Old Lonesome.
Okay.
I showed up one day randomly to get something from the room, and I walk in, and these fools are just making music. He's playing drums, he's playing bass, he's playing guitar, she's singing. I walk in, I'm like, you know, I haven't been allowed to play guitar in a long time. It's him. So I was like, hey, all my stuff's here. You guys might
Yeah,
want to
yeah. If you're gonna come hang out, you got to learn all
And
the
they're
songs.
like, yeah, cool.
You got to learn how to
we
play.
jammed for a few hours, and then Brian was like, hey man, you want to come back next week? And I was like, all right. So we did that for what? Six-ish practice, 6 weeks, maybe?
3 or 4.
3, 4?
Yeah,
And then,
not very long.
You know, he's the front man, guitar player extraordinaire, and while I can play guitar, he's obviously better. And he was on drums, and I'm better at the drums. So we
I didn't want to play drums no more, dude. You got to have some gas in the
Yeah, he
tank,
goes,
bro.
hey man, you
I
want to
swear.
switch?
It's
And I
a
was
lot
like,
going
I
on.
do.
Yeah,
I really do.
you got to have some gas in the tank.
That's how I got it. It was, an
It was
accident.
fun, but Greg's better than me, sure, all day.
Man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, just give me some, y'all feeling on the crowd tonight. You know, the crowd that came
We had a
out.
great crowd.
Yeah, that was awesome.
There was a lot of people.
A lot of energy back to us.
They for sure were cheering for
It
real.
was a song I told that I literally was like tearing up. I don't know, it was heavy to have all that like energy.
Yeah, everybody seemed to enjoy themselves. That's when we know we did our job. If they have fun, that's kind of.
Tell him I'm coming.
I love that. That's good
That
stuff.
always gets me emotional.
Yeah.
I really do. There's so many familiar faces that I hadn't seen in such a long time. It was really
And that's what
nostalgic.
I don't know about the familiar faces, but you know, y'all being here and then all these people coming out and everything, and just showing love to y'all, man. And that was awesome for me.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get. It's kind of hard to get that.
There's some good folks around here that love to come out and just they like to support, they show love. I get amazed every time, no matter where we play around here. The people that are dedicated to coming and supporting and showing love to everybody. Cheers to that.
You awesome, Greg. You awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
All
Greg.
of y'all really
DJ
awesome.
Man TV.
Hey.
Like,
Thank you so
subscribe,
much.
share, comment, get them on the algorithm,
That's
baby.
what's up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So with that being said, there's certain things that's going on in Beaumont. They're trying to rebuild downtown to get things, to get people tourism and things like that. Yeah, how y'all feel about that? From being musicians. And
That'd be amazing.
Oh, that-
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it come in waves. Like we rehearse in downtown, so I mean, we like live there basically. Like we're always in downtown, and I think it'd be great, man. I mean, we haven't had like a Crockett Street or anything like. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, you got to make your own fun around here, and like, man, we're really lucky to like play the places we do and have like the turnout that we have. But any kind of venue that we can get like that's set up that can have us come play, I mean, we're all about that for sure.
so y'all going on tour in September? Or?
This was our first show.
Yeah. This is our first gig. We weren't supposed to play till September.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then somebody like Chantel was like, "Hey, I got this gig. Like y'all come open it." Like everybody loves Chew. Like we played with them last year. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
And we're like, okay, we're not gonna tell you no. Like let's just tighten it up a little bit and just go let it out. And,
We didn't show everything.
Yeah, we got a couple other
have
stuff.
so many other
Dude,
songs
we got a couple other songs, but we just got to tighten the rest of it up, So they just kind of like,
Little preview.
yeah, a little preview.
I'm not gonna say what I was saying before. I will tell you off camera.
So with the set
That's it.
tonight, which one is your favorite song? I'm the host.
Oh, that's so hard.
Probably Let It Out.
Let it,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
I like
the crowd
Let It
favorite.
Out.
I like the fourth one.
Let It Out, it definitely represents us,
Yeah,
like,
man.
wholly.
I do love it because it actually allows me to do exactly what it says, and it's hard for me to just like let go and let loose. And so it kind of inspires others to like just let go of all your insecurities and doubts and just like be yourself and be authentic. And so I think it's probably our favorite song for sure.
I like that.
It's a tie between that and Sacred Sovereign Star Child because that one's just got like
Sacred
it's got a good groove to it.
Star.
You know?
Yeah.
Bro gang.
Y'all did good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But Hey,
We need an
y'all.
on-air light.
Hey, I know. Hey, man. These people. Hey, Hot Grits is hot, man. Everybody coming up. Congratulations.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, DJ Man TV.
Thank you,
Yeah,
DJ
man,
Man.
thank y'all, man. So with that being said, man, you know, let everybody know where they can find y'all music, where they can find Hot Grits, and what's y'all next performance.
So our next performance is August 25th. No, September 25th.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
September 5th.
Wait,
September
what?
25th at the Texas Rose. We don't have any music recorded yet. We are working towards that. That's why we're gonna come play out, save our little pennies. But,
Yeah, we gotta make some money.
we have a Facebook page and an Instagram page at Hot Grits. That's it.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tonight. We had a great
Thank you so
time.
much.
Hey, man, and like once again, Hot Grits, everybody. Go check them out. What you say, September 25th?
September
25th.
25th. At the Texas Rose.
Texas Rose Saloon.
Texas Rose Saloon. Go check them out, y'all. All right, once
Thank
again,
you so
thank y'all,
much.
man.
Thanks, DJ.
Thank you so much.
All right.